Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to tell you the 5 things I personally hated about cruising on the Carnival Sunshine. Just a recap, we cruised on the Carnival Sunshine out of Port Canaveral, June 24th, 2018 on a 5-night cruise to Amber Cove and Cozumel, with Amber Cove and Grand Turk with 2 sea days. This was my second cruise. This was, at the time, the biggest cruise ship I had ever sailed on and the most different cruise experience I had ever had. So in this video, I'm going to say the 5 things I did not personally love about the Carnival Sunshine. Starting off with number 1. The number 1 thing that was not the best about the Carnival Sunshine was the food. The food in the buffet was a little more on the drier side and more on the it wasn't as good as my first cruise. My first cruise, and I'm not going to do any review videos of my first cruise simply because I just don't have any fond memories fully about everything we experienced. So I'm not going to do anything about that cruise. But it was a 5-night cruise on the Carnival Paradise out of Tampa before it got the Fun Ship 2.0 features. But anyway, the food on this ship was not as good quality and not as good temperature-wise and just not as good as it was on the Carnival Paradise. Now, I don't know if the food has changed. That's one thing about this review video. I don't know if this ship has changed. If somebody has been on the Carnival Sunshine since 2018, please let me know down below if the things that I hated on the Carnival Sunshine were noticeably things that you didn't like or noticed were less better on the ship than a previous Carnival cruise. The next one, number 2, was the staff. The staff on this ship wasn't as friendly as they were on the Carnival Paradise. For example, we had the cruise director, Mikey. I don't even know if he's a cruise director right now or not. I don't think he is, but he might be. I'm not too sure. If you know that, let me know down below because I don't really know. But he didn't really have as, we didn't really ever, he never really interacted with guests as much as our other cruise director. And for example, we didn't really we never met our room steward. We never saw him. All we know is his name, and I don't remember his name, but that's all we knew. And yeah, so we never saw our room steward. The cruise director, he was all right. He just wasn't as good as our last cruise director, which, if you were curious, it was Jamie D. But she is no longer a cruise director for Carnival Cruise Line. She's not a cruise director for any cruise line. And our wait staff wasn't as, they didn't really show their personality much. They didn't crack jokes with us or anything. They did dance with us though, but they never really made us laugh or anything. They just took our order and brought our food to us. So the staff weren't as friendly as they were on the Carnival Paradise or my most recent cruise back in 2019 on the Carnival Liberty, which I will be doing a review video soon of that cruise. So yeah, the staff weren't as friendly as they were on the Carnival Sunshine. The third thing I did not really enjoy or like about the Carnival Sunshine was the Carnival Waterworks closing early. So the waterworks would not open until about noontime on our sailing. And the weird part was it would close right before dinner time or right before sunset. It would close at like 5:30 or 6. Actually, not even that late. It would close at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, which is really, really strange to me, even on the sea days, which was really strange to me. I don't know if it was because of noise complaints, and I'll get to that in a second, or what. But I didn't like how the waterworks would close early, because when we would get back on the ship, me and my sister would want to go ride the water slides, and we would check the fun times, and they would actually be closed. So I do highly suggest, if you get the paper fun times, take a picture of the hours of your waterworks, your pools, hot tubs, buffets, restaurants, all that kind of stuff. But now, of course, it's all in the app, which at that time wasn't as big of a thing as it is now. And so, yeah, I didn't really like how the waterworks closed early because I was so spoiled with our first cruise, but that water slide at that time would dump you right into the main pool. So it would stay open about as long as the pool would stay open, which was pretty nice. I think the pools close about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, somewhere around that time at night. So I didn't like how the waterworks closed early. Now, if the waterworks may be open later on sailings now, I don't really know. If you know, let me know down below. The fourth thing I didn't really like about the Carnival Sunshine was the buffet layout. So the buffet layout was, and it wasn't the main buffet part, it was more of the aft part of the buffet. So you would get to the back of the buffet, and you know how typically when you get to the pizzeria, all that stuff, you go to an aft pool, outdoor seating, go upstairs, there's an outdoor deck. This does not have that. And I'm actually going to get one of the brochures that I can remember the layout of back there and talk to you guys about it. So how the layout would go is you would walk back on both sides of the pool. You'd pass Blue Iguana and Guy's Burger, just like regular, and you would get into the buffet area, just like on any other Carnival cruise ship. And how it would go is when you get to the back, there's Pizzeria del Capitano on one side, and then there's the deli on the other side, and there's two more doorways. And you would obviously think it's going outside. No, but no. Cucina del Capitano is there, along with the aft elevators and stairwell. Cucina del Capitano is right there. And Gigi's Asian Kitchen is right there, along with the Havana Bar. Now, this place was a good place if you wanted breakfast. This had additional seating. This place served breakfast, and this is where the Mongolian Walk was. But it was darker in there. The colors were darker. The floor was darker. And it was just windows. There was no outdoor door, stairwell, and right above you is the Carnival Waterworks. So that's one part about the buffet layout that I did not like at all. Now, we did eat breakfast there twice, I believe, and it was on both sea days. That was nice, but the only reason we sat back there and ate back there is because the main buffet part was busy. So, yeah, I didn't really like the back part. I liked all the aft windows, but that was it. That was the only part I liked about that there. And the fifth and final thing that we personally did not really enjoy about the Carnival Sunshine was how tightly packed certain areas felt in the ship, such as the liquid lounge. Like, it felt like they crammed too much stuff on that ship and too many people. Like, they actually upped the capacity to 3,000, where the ship previously held 2,800. They upped it to 3,000. So it felt very crowded and tightly packed in areas such as the buffet, the theater, shops. It was very claustrophobic feeling in certain places, and people constantly in areas always. So that is 5 things that we did not really enjoy or like about the Carnival Sunshine. If you've been on the Carnival Sunshine and have the same opinion or a different opinion, please let me know down below. Now, are these bad things gonna stop me from going back on Carnival Sunshine? Absolutely not. If you don't know, the Carnival Sunshine is currently home ported in Charleston, South Carolina. It is not going to be there after a couple of years. 2024 is going to go to a different home port. I personally would either like to get on one of its last sailings out of Charleston, or depending on where they put it after Charleston leaves as a home port, I would like to go back on it. We went on it for a 5-night cruise, so 4 or 5 nights would be all I need. I already have the ship model, so that wouldn't be a bad thing about it, but I would not go on, I would not go back on the Carnival Sunshine. Right now, it is my least favorite Carnival cruise ship, with Carnival Paradise, or Carnival Liberty, Carnival Paradise, Carnival Sunshine. But I do think that if you've not been on that ship, that'd be a perfect ship for you to go on at some point, as it is a unique layout in the Carnival Cruise Line fleet. It does feel like a Carnival cruise ship. It was the first Carnival cruise ship that got transferred. It used to be the Carnival Destiny, and it did the whole redo thing and became the Carnival Sunshine, kind of similar how the Carnival Triumph and Carnival Victory went through the same thing. Carnival Sunshine, personally, a lot of people pick that ship to be their first ship as of right now. I follow John Heald, and he sometimes highlights a certain cruise and will highlight how many blue card people are, which is the first, that means it's their first Carnival cruise. And a lot of times Carnival Sunshine has a lot of first timers. I also see it on places like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So, I mean, it was not my first Carnival cruise, it was actually my second, but I think if you live close to Charleston and it's easy to get to, then yes, absolutely. Carnival Sunshine is not a bad ship for a first time cruise. I do recommend going on Carnival Paradise also, because that was a great first cruise. I hope you enjoyed this cruise video. If you are interested to see the 5 things I loved about the Carnival Sunshine, it'll be linked down below. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!